I noticed a while ago my wheels were looking a little funny. I ain't the best welder. I just realized. We're out of gas. Yeah. Well, YouTube, we ran out of gas, and now we're out of wire. Well, YouTube, we got wire, we got gas. Now it's raining. First time loading the trailer, things went wrong. I measured this and somehow messed it up because, as you can see, the tire is actually already hanging off the ramp on this side. If we go over to this side, it's hanging off there as well. Alright guys, so as you saw when that car tried to go up on the trailer, it didn't work out too good. The front end being too wide, it's not a huge problem. I can change the wheels out to a stock set. That set's got a real bad offset because I'm using the four-wheeler tires and the spacers. So I can get the front on there, but the problem is the back is wider than the front. And if the front didn't go now, I know the back's not going to go. So what we're going to have to do is widen that back end some. I got some of that construction beam stuff. I think what I'm gonna do is cut it up, put some bracing under it, and just kind of extend the trailer. It's about 8 inches wide, so to give me another 1.5 feet or so, close to it on each side. Give me 16 inches. So, I mean, excuse me, 8 inches on each side. Give me 1.5 feet total, and I think that'll be good enough. So, let's get into it. Alright YouTube, one thing I can do to help this car fit on the trailer better is change those wheels, take those wheels off with the inset, or offset rather, and the adapters, and put on a set of stock narrower wheels that'll move the wheel inside. Should make it fit on the ramps better, so let's do that now. I'll probably do the other side off camera. It'll be the same. Alright YouTube, so I got these light boxes from my local trailer place, and the outrider's actually a little bit wider than this trailer. It's going to hang off a little bit. So what I want to do is I went ahead and cut my lights off because they were way up there. This is a 20-foot floored trailer, and the lights were about, I don't know, 3 or 4 foot back. I'm going to put the lights right kind of close to the edge. And I'm actually going to take some of this construction beam. That's just a scrap piece, but it's 8 inches wide. Fill it in, and give me 8 more inches on each side of the trailer. Not really so much to carry load, but just it'll look better. I mean, the Outrider's probably going to have like 1 inch of tire hanging over the side, but it would just, I think it'll make the trailer look better, and I'll feel more comfortable about pulling something that's sitting on some floor. I'm gonna skeleton it in with that 1x1 and then just sheet it with that beam. So let's get into it.
Tick, tick, boom.
Alright YouTube, so I got the light box tacked on. I got a piece of 1x1, or no, actually it's 1.5 inches by 1.5 inches notch to match the bend of the trailer. I got to bring that in up just a little bit, but I'm gonna spot it here and probably spot it down there, and then put, I don't know, 3 or 4 cross pieces in to tie it all together, and then check the fit with the ramp or the channel piece, and if everything looks good, we're gonna buzz it up. All right, YouTube, so I was just welding away and all of a sudden looked up and the camera was dead, but I got all the braces in. Battery's almost dead, so I'm gonna change it out. But next thing, we're gonna skin this this top. All right, YouTube, so we got the outer bar cut and bent, light box is welded on with the angle right. Next we'll be welding it up on the exterior to that fender. This fender is not removable, so I can weld it straight to the fender. That fender over there, I still got to, it's removable now, but I think I might try to hinge it where it can actually just teeter, because it's kind of a pain to lift it off and on, and you got to set it down somewhere while you're loading the car, and it'd be easier if it just hinged out of the way. So I think I'm gonna try to do that. But for right now, we're gonna weld this up, put our reinforcements in, and then skin it, and hopefully it'll look like the other side when we're done. All right, YouTube, so got the skeleton welded up on the top side. Still need to go under the bottom and weld from under the bottom, but I'm gonna do all that at one time. I don't want to lay on my back until I have to. Still got to put one more bracket in on that light to go back to the frame. I almost forgot that. I'll do that, and then we'll be ready to skin it. All right, YouTube, we got it fitting pretty good. Time to burn it in. YouTube. I noticed a while ago my welds were looking a little funny and I ain't the best welder. I just realized we're out of gas. God almighty. Well, that's it for this until we get some gas. I got a flux core welder, but I'm not gonna use that on this. I wanna try to make it look as good as I can. So let me cut you back off, and I'll cut you back on when I got an update. All right, YouTube. A few hours later, but we're back in business. Got some gas. Let's get back to it. Well, YouTube, we ran out of gas, and now we're out of wire. Just things ain't working good for me right now. Well, YouTube, we got wire, we got gas. Now it's raining. It's been raining for about 2 days, man. It just, between work and all the rain, I'm way behind. I wanted to get it up on the trailer this video, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. Alright guys, so I'm gonna try to get back on this thing. It's been a couple weeks. It's just been raining non-stop. It's rained about 10 days, 11 days straight, and it looks like it might start raining any minute. So we're gonna see what we can do. I got to get this thing wrapped up so I can get this video made. It's been 2 weeks since I posted a video. Sorry about that for you guys that follow me every week, but just haven't been able to work. All right, YouTube, update time. I welded in these pieces of angle in front of this fender. Next, what I'm gonna do is cut the actual fender, because it's all welded up now. This fender was removable, but I'm gonna slice it right here with the grinder. I got this hinge just tacked on. It's pretty heavy tack, and I'm gonna take another piece of channel. I'm gonna have to bend the back, but basically it'll sit kind of like that, and once this is laid over, it'll be welded to the fender, and then it should flip out of the way so that this fender's hinged then. That's the plan. Let's see if we can make it work. All right, YouTube, we got updates. Got everything welded on, hinged, and as you can see, the fender drops out of the way. That'll let me leave I'm putting lights on these posts right here. Before, when the fender came off, the lights had to come off with the fender and I had to unplug them. It was just a a bad design. This was a home built trailer and it's evolved over time, but pretty happy with that. Still got the area where I can bolt it. I might end up drilling that out and just put a cotter pin in it. I don't know, but I'm pretty happy with it. It's sturdy, and that won't be a huge problem for the Wasteland car, that fender being there. But some of my other cars, depending on how they load the door, they're low enough for the door. The fender needs to flip out of the way or get out of the way for the door. So next, I think I'm gonna weld on some of these hooks that I got back here on the back and on the front. And after we get that done, hopefully we'll be able to finally put that car on here. Stay tuned. All right, YouTube, we got some updates. It's a little windy. Sorry, I apologize about that, but the Outrider is on the trailer. There's a couple things I've seen already we're gonna have to change. The wheels worked. I had to put a piece of 2x8 under it to lift it up to make clearance for the Nerf bars or whatever. The extensions work good. I might actually put a piece of wood under that tire at the back. Small couple things got to work on. We got the bike up here. Sun's blinding, washing everything out. There we go. We got the bike up here. I just got a ratchet strap on it for right now to hold it. Thing what we're going to have to do is bring it forward some. Probably about 3 or 4 inches. I don't think it's going to interfere with my cabin that's going on the front of this trailer, but I need to try to get this shock bolt right here up further, and I'm hoping it'll clear this this wheel well. You know, right now, if I can get it up into here, I think we'll be good. The other option I have is sliding that bottom plate out a little bit, which is bolted on, so I can do that. I did have to remove the left side foot peg, but it's just 2 10mm bolts. That's no big deal. So it's on there. It's been about, it feels like a month of non-stop work to get it up there, but they're both on there. So I don't know what it's gonna look like with the cabin on there. I'm worried about the weight for this trailer. That's gonna be a lot of weight, man. But it's right much hanging off at the back too, which I got them thunder sticks back there, but if you look, the back of the trailer's here, you know, and you got that hole, it's probably 2 feet. I think what I might do is put some more. I got some auxiliary lights. I might wire some extra lights to sit up here on this Lancer perch right here on each side, so that while I'm pulling it, you know, but it's up there. All right, YouTube, that's gonna do it for this one. We're gonna end this video on a high note. We're taking the win. We got the Outrider on the trailer. We got the bike on the trailer. I hadn't welded those hooks on yet. I'm just gonna look at it a couple days and think about that, how I really want to, you know, mount stuff while we're going out there, and where they need to be. I want to say thanks to everybody that's riding along with me on this journey, man. It's been up and down, but I've been kind of motivated, and the rain has been killing me, man. I'm ready to get some things done, and I didn't get to post a video for 2 weeks. So if you're seeing this, it's, I don't know, in the future sometime, but there was a lap, and I really didn't like that. I apologize for that, but I want to say thanks for anybody that did stick with me, and you know, a couple people messaged like what's going on or whatever, but just life, man. We had some stuff going on family wise, and mainly the rain. It rained about, I don't know, 10 days or so out of 12. It was crazy. So, and then I had to work late, and I worked a couple weekends. It's just been a rough one. But anyway, I'm rambling. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Later.